All right, here we go. Tonight's baseball. The Nationals and the Orioles will start things off. Of course, the Beltway series. Jake Irvin and Trevor Rogers are going to go tonight. Orioles minus $1.85. Nats plus 150 and a flat 9 big total.
So they went out and got Rogers at the deadline, and it's about time this guy does something, right? Let's see him go out tonight at Camden and sit down this average Nats team. And I like him on a run line, laying it a 1.5 at plus 115.
Yeah, I like it as well. The Cubbies and the Guardians get together in Cleveland again tonight. Javier Assad goes for the Cubs. Matthew Boyd is going to make his first appearance, we should say, for Cleveland. Of course, he was on Detroit last year. This is the first time Boyd has been in the mix. Right now, the Cubs plus 130, Guardians minus $1.55 at home, and an 8.5.
How in God's name are they favored by that much juice with a guy that hasn't pitched in a year? I'll take Assad and the Cubs at plus 130.
Yeah, I'm with you. I know they took a while for them to announce who was going to pitch today, and now that's going to be Boyd. It does change some things, that's for sure. The Fish head to Philadelphia. Marlins and the Phillies will be down there. Taijuan Walker for Philly. It'll be Valente Balazzo for the Fish. Right now, Phillies heavy lumber minus 200, plus $1.65 for Miami and a flat 9.
I just take Walker and the Phillies on the run line here. It's minus 110. I think they'll kill them.
Mariners and the Tigers start a series. Remember, they played in Seattle last week, Scotty, and I believe we had this same pitching matchup. Kirby's
Right.
Dreamland against Tariq Skubal. So we run that back again, this time in Detroit, where we have the Tigers minus 115, Mariners minus 105, and a flat 7.
I bet on Skubal at Seattle, anyone. I'm going to bet on Skubal again here tonight at Comerica in Detroit. So I like him. He's just been unbelievable. He's going to win the Cy Young.
A lot of gas cans tonight. That game is not one of them. The Seattle-Detroit game. That is not a game that will be going after anybody to hit some long balls. The Cardinals and the Reds in Cincinnati. Eric Fetty and Hunter Green will go tonight in that one. Minus 135 for the Reds, plus $1.15 for the Cardinals, and an 8.5.
I think this is easy with Green. He's really come into form. He's pitching great. His ERA is 2.9. He's 8-4 now. I bet the Reds this morning on the money line, and then I'd be willing not only on the money line to do it, but I'd be willing to do the run line as well at plus $1.50. I think Green will have him eaten out of his palm.
Astros and the Rays. You were just talking to Sean about the Astros. They, of course, will have Kikuchi on the mound tonight. Shane Baz goes for Tampa. Minus 125 for the Astros on the road, plus 105 for the Rays, and a 7.5.
I mean, they stomped them last night 6-1. They're going to do it again. I like them on the run line at plus 130. I like Kikuchi to win the game. I like them to win their 7th straight. And I do like the kid coming up for the Rays to hit a home run. Why not? But Kikuchi's been pretty good. You heard Sean Pendergast talk about 2 straight good starts. He'll make it 3 tonight at the Trop.
The A's are going to be at Citi Field. The Mets, of course, home after that very long 4-city road trip, which they sputtered to the end after getting smashed in Seattle. They'll stay against an AL West team, this time the A's, where Paul Blackburn, our boy Blackburn the Pirate, who, of course, was on the A's a couple of weeks ago, now faces his former team. I've seen differing reports on the Oakland starter, Scotty. I know it was supposed to be Stripling. I'm now seeing Boyle on a couple of the books as he's going to be going. But either way, minus 190 for the Mets, plus $1.55 for the A's, and an 8.5.
Well, I think it's Boyle that's going, and he's awful. His ERA is over 7. He gets torched. I like the over 8.5 automatic. I like the Mets and Blackburn the Pirate on the run line at plus 105.
Rangers and the Red Sox played a good one last night at Fenway. Tonight, Jose Urena and Cutter Crawford will be the starters. As of right now, Red Sox minus $1.45, plus 120 for the Rangers, and a big 10-piece for the total.
Can I get a little Rangers on the road tonight at Fenway at plus 122? Why not? They're both guys that struggle at times with their stuff and control. To be honest with you, both of them have losing records. Anything's possible here. I'll take the Texas Bats tonight in Boston.
We'll squeeze one more in here. Royals and the Twins in Minnesota. Seth Lugo goes for the Royals. Zebby Matthews going to make his major league debut for Minnesota, it looks like. They're minus 130, plus 110 for Kansas City, and an 8.5.
I love Lugo here in the Royals at plus 110, plus money with him. He's 13-6 with a 2.7 ERA against some rookie. Give me a Lugo in the Royals tonight at Target.
Dodgers and the Brewers in Milwaukee. Gavin Stone and Colin Rea is the pitching matchup tonight. Minus 120 for the Dodgers, even money for the Brew Crew, and a flat 9.
I mean, this is a great pitching matchup when you think about it. Both of them are phenomenal, but the way the Dodgers won last night, having Betts back, they look invigorated. I'll take them again at minus $120.
We've talked a lot about the Yankees today. They are still in Chicago against the White Sox. It will be not so nasty Nestor Cortez against Jonathan Cannon going for the White Sox tonight. Yankees minus 3 Bills, plus 240 for Chicago, and a 9.5.
I'm doing what you're doing. Plus 240, White Sox, Cannon, and the over 9. I like that at minus $1.25 as well. Both of these guys, I think, get lit up tonight.
I could definitely. Over smells good, too, in this one. Over definitely smells good. Blue Jays and the Angels out in Anaheim. Kevin Gossman and Carson Fulmer are the starters. Minus 120 for the Jays, even money for the Angels, and a flat 9 as well.
Yeah, I like Gossman here in the Jays, and believe it or not, I like the under. I don't think the Angels are going to do anything against Gossman.
Ooh, how about that? We will have Austin Gomber and the great Eduardo Rodriguez tonight in Arizona. Rockies and the Snakes getting together again. Minus 210 for Arizona, plus 170 for Colorado, and an 8.5.
Again, over here, over the 8.5. And I'm going Diamondbacks every night until further notice. All they do is win.
Pirates, of course, 8-game losing streak into Petco tonight. Louis Ortiz and Michael King, the pitching matchup. Minus 250 for the Friars, plus 200 for the Buccos, and a flat 8.
I bet it this morning on the run line with the Padres. As simple as that. The Pirates are a disaster right now, and the Padres are winning every night like the Diamondbacks. They both just keep winning, so I'm going to ride both of them until further notice.
I don't blame you. That's for sure. They win every single night. Braves and the Giants finally in San Francisco. Of course, they played that great 1-0 game last night. The fisherman Charlie Morton, who's been banged around his last few times out, against Kyle Harrison. Minus 115 for the Braves, minus 105 for the Giants, and a flat 8.
Give me George Harrison and the Giants, a.k.a. the Beatles. At that pick 'em price, I like San Francisco tonight to get even in that series.